Teaching moves must be done in a slow and steady progression. There is a definite process. We slowly add pressure to the newly learned moves, and eventually we use them in a game-like setting. If moves are not practiced often, they will disappear from our skill ability. Often, older players need to have reviews and repetitive training to help bring them back into their arsenal. Before we start learning actual moves, let's learn how we teach the moves. In other words, what's the progression, step by step, to learn the move and make it a skill that is within us?
The most important part about learning a skill is how do we teach that skill so it becomes part of us? It's easy to look at a move and teach a move, but if that move never becomes part of us, then it's not any good. And you'll never see it in a game. You'll never have kids actually use that in a game. So I'm going to show you in a step-by-step series how we're going to do this. We're only going to do one move, maybe two moves, but this is the series that applies to all the other moves. All the other moves, this is how we teach it. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. And then they're always finished with a small-sided game. 2 or 4 small-sided goals. Let the kids be free and stress 1 or 2 certain moves in that small-sided game. So let's go ahead. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to use just fake and take as an example. So if I want to teach a child a move, especially with a scissor or fake and take, I want to do it without the ball. So fake and take is fake and take. Busy feet, fake and take. Busy feet, fake and take. So come on up, Robbie, you do that real quick. Busy feet, fake and take.
This is the one step that so many coaches forget to do. Repetitive movements without the ball and practicing these moves without the ball is so important to program the muscles, the mind, and the body. We can do this in a group setting over and over, and it's actually good exercise.
Morgan, come on up, do it. Busy feet, fake, and take. Now, you do this repetitively, and I had a student, a young child, that couldn't do a scissor. It blew his mind. He couldn't do a scissor, it was confusing him, until I had him do this. Scissor, scissor, scissor. Scissor, move, scissor, move. And then we did that over and over. So just come out here and just do a scissor, move. Scissor, move, scissor, move. Now keep repeating it. Scissor, move, scissor, move. Do it on just one foot. Scissor, move. Slow it down a bit. Scissor, move. Scissor, move. Keep your foot closer to the ground when you do it. Scissor, move. Scissor, move. Now step up to the ball to do that. Scissor, move. Scissor, and touch the ball with your takeaway foot. There you go, good. Scissor, move, stop. Now all of a sudden, it was like that. It was instinctive because we programmed the body into it. So start without the ball, do your move. Once we understand it, now we're going to step and we're actually going to do it with the ball, sort of stationary if we can, depending on the move. So we come up, we're going to go fake and take. Fake and take, good. Fake and take, good. That's the second step. Without the ball, with the ball. Now the third step is let's do it with some motion. So we have a cone. So now we're going to come up. We come up to the cone, fake and take. Now we're doing it with motion. Go ahead. Fake and take. Good. Touch back. Touch back to the next player. That's the third step. Without the ball, with the ball, in motion. Now we're going to come up. Now we're going to add the feeling of pressure. How do we add pressure to this move? Well, we want to add pressure without the player failing. So you're not allowed to touch the ball. So when you come in, I'm going to be here. You're going to come up, dribble on up, do a fake and take. Go ahead. Fake and take. And now we're going to switch positions. And we do it again. So now you're going to come up to me. I feel you coming. Fake and take and switch. I go back to you. And let's go ahead. Come in, Morgan. This time, when you come up, you do your pullback, you just return and pass. So go ahead, let's do a pullback. Now we're adding light pressure, limited pressure to it, to where I know I'm not going to fail, but I start to feel lights out. That old lights out, that when someone closes on me, I lose my mind and I can't think of what I'm doing. So we're going to dim the light slowly, and that's the key to youth development. If you just go straight from a drill to the game, it's complete lights out, they lose their mind. If you put a dimmer switch on a youth player's mind, where we slowly dim it and then we let it come back up bright, that's the most important part, and we fail to see that all the time. Don't just go from learning to move to going to full pace, add limited pressure. Now let's expand it. Step on over. Now, Robbie, you coach, and one of the funny things is when you watch kids is that when they go to just a single cone and then you put a player there, what happens?
Take it right into the player.
They take it right into the player and it just goes right into the player's feet. Well, here's a drill, and we want all players to think that every player has a reach diamond. And the reach diamond is simple. If you come in and you give me a feint, I buy and then I reach and see where my foot is. So I buy and then I reach. This is the reach distance that I can do real quickly. I can reach. So that's the distance we don't want to go. So we're going to do this now. We can do this drill with any move that's a feint. So we can do it with scissors, we can do it with fake and take, any of those moves. So let's go ahead and let's do some fake and takes. And what you're going to do is you're going to run up and you're going to get into the center of it, and you're going to go ahead and make the cut around him, then you're going to switch places, okay? Go ahead, go. Good, now come back. Good, now go back here more. He's going to come around, boom, beautiful. Again. Touch it around, good. Now let's get a little bit quicker, even with the return passes. Go, sprint more, get back in that lane. Good. Good. Good, okay, and stop. I think that this is the step that all, especially younger coaches and less experienced coaches, miss. And that is, they do the drills, but then the next game-like setting is, when a drill is done or when a move is done, it always comes from a very, very high-speed run, and then they got to slow it down, then they got to make the move. And that's what I like to see. Not just this, let's set it back and let's make it fast to control dribble, then to a move. That's game-like condition.
Before we start working on individual moves and breaking them down step by step, let's go out to the field and actually see some of this applied to younger players.
When we start introducing moves, I like to start off sometimes without a ball. And what we're doing is we're programming the muscle memory without the concerns of the ball. Instead of worrying about what the ball is doing, what's the actual step? So when we move, we step. Again, when we come in, we step, take away. Scissor, take away. It's that motion of, if I keep doing this long enough, my mind is sort of going to understand it. So the first thing I want you guys to do is let's do a fake and take, but let's do it without a ball. So what we're going to do is get busy feet. Busy feet, arms up, busy feet, just like we're running. Fake, take. And remember, I don't want these big steps where we're doing this huge motion. This is a little. And what I want to do when we do it little, though, I want us to sell. Now here's an important point. When we do this, what are we really doing? We're preparing to go that way. So what I want you to do is I want you to come in, get busy feet. I don't want you just to do this and have all your body weight come over. I want you to say, I'm going to come in and prepare to shoot off that way. And when I do that, I'm preparing to shoot that way. So get busy. Ready? Prepare to go that way. So I'm a little bit low. You got to stay knees bent, busy, prepare. Good. Do it again. Busy feet. Go. Good. And see how you feel like your weight's over on this foot? What I really want is I want your foot to go over here, but try and keep your weight here. So it's more like this. Instead of going here and I'm leaning, I want to see get low and just sort of have your foot, but your body weight stay as much as possible in the center. Try it. Busy feet, go. Busy feet, step. Good, Nick. Good, but don't turn your foot sideways. Ready? Just two. Okay, now here's what we're going to do. Now we're going to get busy feet and we're going to go fake, take. Busy feet, fake, take. Come in a little bit closer. Do it. Repeat. Fake, take. Dribble, dribble, fake. What did I do with my upper body? Shift. I sold this move. Now I sold this move though without getting off balance. I didn't go way over here and feel like I was falling, did I? I just went like this. Fake and take. Even though I was preparing to go away. Preparing to go away. Sell, go away. So I'm going to come up, sell, go away. Dribble up, dribble up, dribble up, fake, take away. Good. Good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of pressure through a defender. Again, we have to learn the move. We have to memorize it. We have to keep this whole thing inside of our body and make it part of us. Once we get it down and we learn it, then we want to add the feeling of pressure. What does it feel like when someone comes up to us? And then I'm going to play the role of defender. So as you come in, now you're going to feel like there's someone I have to go around, okay? Dribble in, dribble in, dribble in, fake, take. Good. So I'm here, I'm defending, Good. Come on in. Good. The next thing we want to think about when we do our moves is fake and take, but what happens? Let me show you something. This is important. Fake and take, and now I'm chasing a ball. Never chase a ball. What I want you to think about is that there's a string on this ball that you can never let it go more than 2 feet away from you. So when you do your move, keep your move little and quick, but what I want you to do is fake, and what is your take? A step. Don't make your take a touch. Fake, touch, then move, wrong. Fake, go. I want you to come up, dribble, 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 fake, and go. And I want you to see if you can keep that ball under your chest. Takeaway is a big step. You're still tapping, then stepping, okay? So what I want is I want this to be fake and explode. That, as soon as you touch, it's an explosion, okay? Good, Nick. Go ahead, Ryan. Remember, we're not chopping hard, we're just pushing really fast to step. There, better, good. When we talk about introducing moves, again, we're talking about how do we get this feeling of slight increases of pressure. So this can be set up where I've got a parent and a child, I've got 2 siblings, or I've got teammates facing each other. So now I can have 40 kids out there doing this, and you're going to increase the level of pressure a little bit. So now there's a little more urgency here. Now I'm going to feel like, uh-oh, someone's coming towards me, even though they're not trying to win my ball. So it's one step up. This is one of the things I love to see repeatedly.
You'll constantly hear that you should keep players out of lines. This is one of those setups that's perfect for that theory. Every player has a ball, and every player is consistently moving. Now, imagine this for the first 15 minutes of practice every time the group meets. This is a great warm-up session, gets the players exhausted, and gets the muscles warmed up as well.